In this video today, I'm going to be sharing with you a concept that I learned a few years ago, and this concept is the same one that has helped me achieve everything that I've achieved today. This concept helped me get in much better shape. This concept helped me make much more money, and this concept helped me improve my business overall. And I believe that if you learn this concept and you're able to stay till the end of this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can apply this concept into your life, and this is going to make you much better. This is going to help you get in much better shape, make more money, and improve your health and relationships overall. Let's get right into it. This is the concept of the 2 U's. So at any point in time in your life, you watching this video, me making this video, we have 2 U's. And for the purpose of making things simple, I'm going to identify these U's as the good you and the bad you. First, let's talk about the good you. This is the you that wants progress. This is the you that wants to get in much better shape. This is the you that wants to make more money. This is the you that wants to be in much healthier relationships. This you is the one that just wants you to advance, just wants you to be better, just wants you to improve, just wants you to have a better life, right? And then the other you, which is the bad you, this is the you of complacency. This is the lazy you, the one that wants to sleep an extra hour in bed every single morning, the one that just doesn't want to get that promotion because there's going to be a lot more work. The one that doesn't want to go to the gym because it's just a lot more work. They're tired, they're exhausted, and they just kind of want to stay where they are. This you is what keeps you stuck for the most part in life. And these 2 yous coexist simultaneously in your mindset and in your body right now. How is it that these 2 yous are able to exist simultaneously in your body? I can explain to you how. Say somebody like you now. Let's say you're overweight. Let's say you're not in good shape, right? Let's say you're just not doing the things you know you need to do to actually improve your life. There are times that you will get a burst of motivation. There are times that you will get a voice in your head asking yourself, why am I doing this to myself? I know I can be better. Why am I not doing the work to actually improve my health? Those moments that you have, that is the good you trying to overcome the bad you, all right? And also simultaneously, for me, a guy that's in good shape, a guy that's making all this money, a guy that is basically doing well in life, I have times when I get a voice in my head that wants me to spend an extra hour in bed. I get a voice in my head telling me that you need to relax, man. You need to take it easy. You need to chill. I get a voice in my head that tells me, hey, man, maybe you should go out with your friends. Maybe you should just live life, okay? That is the bad you trying to overcome the good you. The thing is, these 2 yous exist simultaneously in your body, but only one you can be dominant at any given time. A lot of you guys have the bad you dominant right now, and that is why you just can't seem to improve. You just can't seem to do the work. You just can't seem to make any progress in life. For the people like me and other people that are doing the work, those people have the good yous in dominance. So what happens is, because that good you is dominating, they can say no to any suggestion that the bad you brings into their life. They can say no to going out partying every single night. They can say no to that unhealthy cheeseburger, and they can keep doing the things they know they need to do regardless of what else is going on in their life. So knowing that only one of these personalities can be dominant, how do you make the switch? Now, a lot of people just think it's as easy as just waking up in the morning and being like, okay, I'm gonna go to the gym, switch mate. But this is very, very wrong. This is not how you make the switch, and most of the time the people that do this end up reverting back to the bad you a few weeks, a few months down the line, right? To make that switch permanently is going to require this one thing that no one talks about, and that is sacrifice. Guys, if you are not willing to sacrifice anything, you are never going to be able to make that switch. Let's say you wanted to go from the bad you to the good you. What are you going to do, right? What are you going to need to sacrifice? There are only 3 things that you're going to need to sacrifice in order for you to actually achieve that. The first one is time, the second one is money, and the third one is going to be control. Why do you need to sacrifice these 3 things? Let's break it down. Time. A lot of you guys are spending time doing things that you know are not going to benefit you. You're spending time playing video games. You're spending time, eating out. You're spending time going out with your friends, drinking, partying. You're going to have to sacrifice that time that you're using to do all the unhealthy shit and start investing that time into doing more healthy stuff. So you're going to start to invest that time into maybe cooking, doing meal prep, right? Tracking your calories, okay? Going to the gym, doing some cardio, doing some activity. That's the time that you need to invest into doing those things to actually switch from the bad you to the good you, all right? Now, let's talk about money. How does money come into play? A lot of you guys, you're making money, you're working, right? You're working, you're making money. If I ask you what you're using your money for, it's probably gonna sound something like, I go out with my friends, I play video games, you know, I buy all this shit, I buy new clothes, I buy new shoes, I pay for my car insurance, I buy all these things that's not actually gonna benefit me, and I'm going for all these vacations, doing all these things that is only fueling the bad you. How do you invest in the good you? All right, you get that gym membership, okay? You start investing money into actually buying healthier food options. You start investing money into getting a personal trainer, getting a coach, somebody that's actually going to help you get to that good you that you want to get to, okay? If you're not willing to do that and make that investment, then it's never going to happen. You're going to keep being the bad you. I'll tell you a good example as to where I see this. Anytime I'm getting on a sales call with a prospect, somebody that wants to work with me, at the beginning of the call, they always tell me how much they want to change. They always tell me how much they want to improve their lives. They talk about how much this is going to benefit them, what they want to do, like how they want to improve, you know, getting that six pack, how they want to get respect from everyone. This is the good you talking. But because the bad you is dominant, when it comes to the time where I say, okay, this is what you're going to need to sacrifice, this is how much you're going to need to invest, this is what you're going to need to do, they start to backtrack. That is because the bad you is the dominant personality and they're not able to separate. They don't really understand why it's really difficult for them to actually get this done. They don't understand why it's really difficult for them to actually invest financially in their health. This is because the bad you is always going to fight back. Your bad you doesn't want you to change. The bad you doesn't want you to improve. The bad you wants you to stay where you are. And because it's the most dominant personality, there's always going to be a lot of resistance when you're trying to make a decision to change. This is why money is almost one of the most important things. Usually, if you can invest money in any good thing, in something that's going to benefit you, there is almost a 99% chance that you're actually going to achieve that thing, right? Then the next thing is going to be control. What is control? The bad you is the one in control right now. The bad you is telling you that you're the boss. You have to do this. No one can tell you what to do. And a lot of you guys seep into that, you feed into that, and you let that control your thoughts, you let that control your actions. You cannot stand the fact that someone else can show you what to do. You can't stand the fact that someone else might need to show you the way. You're resistant to coaching, you're resistant to personal training, you want to do it on your own, but you're still stuck in the exact same place that you were a few years ago. That's because you're not willing to give up control, you're not willing to be coachable and to listen to what someone else has to say. You're not willing to take advice, you're not willing to take correction from someone else. You take everything as a personal attack on yourself, and because you're not able to do these three things, you're not able to permanently switch from the bad you to the good you. So if you finally want to switch from that bad you that's complacent, that you that does not want any type of progress, that you that just wants you to stay at home, not doing anything to actually improve your life, improve your health, improve your finances, improve your relationships, then you have to be willing to make that sacrifice. You're going to need to sacrifice your time, you're going to need to sacrifice some money, and you're also going to need to sacrifice that control. If you cannot do any of these three things, then you're going to stay stuck where you are and you're never going to progress. You're never going to become the person that you want to be. You're never going to be that person that's worthy of respect. That person that has all the self-discipline in the world. That person that gets that promotion at his job. That person that starts that business that looks much better and is in much better shape than everyone else in his age group. So you need to do this, and if you can't do this, then I don't know what to tell you, bro. You're gonna stay where you are and you're never gonna make any permanent changes. If you like this video, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.